Hello, everyone. Good evening. How are you doing? Hopefully, you are fine and you have enjoyed your weekend and you have a find this week uh, useful and you have read the content of the module. Mm, Well, to start with this week, I want to congratulate you for the effort and the to do the activities. However, I am encouraging you, and I will say this in Spanish. Aparte de felicitarte por el envío de tus actividades, también quiero comentarte que me sorprende que estén dejando el envío hasta el último minuto. As I told you before in my message, my first message in this week, I am encouraging you to organize your time. I know, me queda claro que todos trabajamos, incluso yo también tengo varios empleos, todos trabajamos, pero creo, soy una fiel creyente que cuando organizamos nuestro tiempo, podemos hacer muchas actividades y sobre todo dejar el fin de semana para nuestro descanso. Recuerda que también necesitamos descansar después de una ardua semana. Entonces, te, te invito a que no envíes tus trabajos el domingo ya casi al último minuto. El que tú envíes entre semana tiene varias ventajas. Te enumero una. Si tienes alguna pregunta, pues yo puedo con todo gusto contestarte. Es decir, tú organizas tus tiempos, revisas el material, ves lo que tienes que hacer en las actividades y si tienes alguna duda, pues me contactas y yo de esa manera, pues bueno, puedo contestarte y ayudarte. Esa sería una ventaja. Otra ventaja es que no encuentre saturada la plataforma. Infortunadamente, yo no sé si sea cuestión de nosotros los mexicanos que todo lo dejamos al último momento y al último minuto. Mm, Todo el mundo quiere enviar actividades el domingo a las 11, de las 11:30 en adelante. Entonces, corres el riesgo de que encuentres saturada la plataforma, se cierre y ya no alcanzas am, a enviar eh, las actividades pues que estuviste trabajando. Y la otra cuestión es que, pues bueno, en lugar de disfrutar con tus amigos, tu familia, pues tienes que estar trabajando el domingo por no organizar el tiempo durante la semana. Ujú. Entonces, one more time, I encourage you to work during the week, send the activities at least on Friday morning, and just relax, rest, and enjoy your weekend. All right. So after said so, I am going to continue with the activities, and later on we'll go back again to see if there are some questions. Anyway, I invite you to think about them, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. So I am going to share the screen to so that you can see um the this a template and the template. So where is my template? Here it is. Okay, so here we are. In this week we have um let's see if that, I don't know, I'm not sure if you are looking at the template. Let's see. Just a second, please, and see if here we are. Okay, so here is the template. So, um, integrating activity 3. And this week you have to talk about a happy day. I am pretty sure that you have had plenty of happy days in your life. So what you have to do is to think about one of those beautiful days that you have had in your life. What you have to do is to think about uh, when it was. Who was there with you? Were you celebrating something? What happened that day? Did you have fun? And then try to use all the verb tenses we have learned during module 6 and 7. For example, past simple and past continuous. Then on the template, plantilla, paste a photograph or an image to illustrate that day. Then on between 5 to 8 lines, write down what happened that day. For example, here I have one of the happiest days of my life was on December 24th. My family and I were celebrating, just take a look at this, this is past continuous, we're celebrating at my parents' house. There were my younger sister and my older brother. The house was decorated with, here I leave this blank, this space, for you to complete it or to think about it. On the table, there were, here I miss a comma, on the table there were, also I leave this blank to complete it. The house was warm and smelled like, so you see, this is just an example for you to think about it. So I also have highlighted in red the grammar structures that you have to pay attention to. So once again, here I have past simple, past continuous. This is also past, and there was, there were. Remember that we learned the there is and there are in module 6, but now we are using it in past. There was, there were. So, ¿sí? So, uno de mis días más felices fue el 24 de diciembre. Estábamos en casa de mis padres, estábamos celebrando, celebrábamos en su casa, estaban mi hermano y mi hermana, la casa estaba decorada en la mesa había, la casa estaba calientita y olía a. This is one of my happiest days in my life. So, but this is, remember, this is just an example for you to help you to write the story. On the second part of the template, explain why it is important to know about our past. For example, it is important to know about past events because we can take experience from them to be better persons. Also because, sí, porque es importante conocer el pasado. My example is, mi ejemplo es, pues porque podemos aprender de esas experiencias para ser mejores personas. También porque here you have to answer or to give your personal opinion. Then also write down 5 to 8 lines. Aquí son de 5 a 8 líneas completas. No escribas 2 palabras o 3 palabras y luego abajo otra línea y otras 3 y otra línea y otras 3, porque esas no son renglones completos, esos son solo enunciados cortos. Tienen que ser el renglón completo. And then finally, read aloud the paragraph, record the reading, and send the link or attach it to the Word document, ¿sí? ¿Qué vas a hacer? A leer el párrafo de your happiest moment and record it and attach it to them to the template, to the plantilla. Here I am inviting you to be very careful labeling, dándole el nombre a los audios, because I have sorry, I have listened to some of the audios, and they are um, for activities of last week, and you sent in activity 2, you sent audios that were for activity 1, ¿sí? En para la actividad 2, algunos me enviaron el audio de la actividad 1, no sé si fue por error o porque piensen que yo no los voy a abrir o no los voy a escuchar. Todos los audios los abro, todos los escucho, así es que si no te dio tiempo de enviarlo, pues entonces es preferible enfrentar la responsabilidad, preferible que no me envíes nada porque pues igual lo penalizo porque me estás enviando un audio incorrecto. Okay, so if you have any questions, please write them down and we'll see them later. Si tienes alguna pregunta, la vemos en unos minutitos. I want to finish this template. Then, about the integrating activity for making my family timeline, what you have to do is to write down 10 questions. Aquí, por favor, ten mucho cuidado con las preguntas porque en la actividad 2 de la semana pasada, algunos de ustedes se equivocaron en la estructura de la pregunta. Some of you also, algunos de ustedes también están anotando la question mark, el signo de interrogación al inicio de la pregunta. Remember, in English, we do not use a question mark at the beginning of the sentence, the question, just at the end. Solo en el final, no al inicio de la pregunta. Remember also to use the auxiliary, that would be the auxiliary did or the auxiliary where, and let's see. So, for example, aquí también te recomiendo, no hagas preguntas. Si tú vas a entrevistar, por ejemplo, a tu tío, a tu abuelo, una persona mayor, pues no le preguntes what is your name, ¿verdad? Porque yo creo que tú sabes cómo se llama tu abuelo, tu tío. Sí, me explico. No hagas preguntas que tú conoces la respuesta. Hazle preguntas más profundas para que, o algunas preguntas que tú quisiera, información que tú quieras obtener y que tú sabes y que no sabes, mejor dicho. So, for example, when did you get married? Where did you get married? ¿Cuándo? ¿En dónde te casaste? Igual no hagas preguntas dos en una sola. Hazlas por separado. For example, when did you get married? Where did you get married? Were you born in a dangerous time? How did you arrive to this city? This thinking that, for example, your grandfather was born in Nayarit and now he is living um, in Veracruz. So you may ask this question: how did you arrive to this city or to the city you are living in? I miss here question mark. Then these are the examples. So if you notice, I have also highlighted in red the grammar aspects that you have to pay attention to. Then in the next part, you have to answer the questions you have made. For example, when did you get married? ¿Cuándo te casaste? We got married in 1920. Nos casamos en 1920, for example. Then, where did you get married? ¿En dónde? We got married in Oaxaca. Then, were you born in a dangerous time? Yes, we did. Sí, o No, we didn't. No, no era peligroso. And this other question, how did you arrive to the city? ¿Cómo llegaste? We came or we arrived to Mexico City by train. Mhm. So see here that the verb has to be conjugated in past. Then I left this in Spanish. Then you have to paste a timeline, and this is an example that I leave for you if you want to take it or if you want to take any other. It is up to you. Si quieren este ejemplo de línea del tiempo or any other, cualquier otra. The important thing here is that you have to write down the date and also explain briefly, en resumen, en poquito, what happened that date or that year. ¿Sí? Hay que anotar la fecha y qué sucedió. Otra fecha y qué sucedió, and so on, así sucesivamente. Where are you going to take out these dates? ¿De dónde la saco? Well, you will take it from the questions that you made to your family member. Then, when you finish the timeline, write 5 to 8 lines, again, complete lines, full lines, to explain how you feel how you feel now that you know more about your family. For example, ¿cómo te sientes ahora que sabes más de tu familia? For example, knowing about the story of my family has made me feel proud of them. Ahora me siento más orgulloso de ellos. I am going to follow their example of determination and hard work. Voy a seguir su ejemplo de determinación y de trabajo fuerte. Then, finally, this is in Spanish, narra tu línea del tiempo y anexa el audio o la liga de este en el documento. All right. Now, let's go back to the to see if you have any questions and see if there is someone here. Hello, is anybody there? I can see no one. Is anybody there? No? Hello? Well, I think there is no one here. Hello, is anybody here? Well, I think no one is here, so I am finishing this session for today. And anyway, if you have any questions, please send me a message as soon as you can. And remember, the last day and time that I log into the platform is on Friday afternoon. Para que si tienes alguna duda, por favor, comunícate antes del viernes en la tarde, antes de las 4 de la tarde. Después ya no ingreso a plataforma en todo el fin de semana. Remember, I will also share the template en the Learning Forum. Voy a compartir la plantilla en el Learning Forum. Okay, so this is it for today. Have a good night and have a nice week. Bye bye. See you then.